Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks ever so much for watching. Hopefully you can hear me. And it's Aaron Turner's Saturday Night League, and we're going to be streaming for the next 5 Saturdays in relation to the 16-person league. 4 games tonight, and first up we've got John Scutt versus Laura Turner, and I'm just going to quickly just check their screen is working. Yep, so that all looks set up, so a couple of minutes away from starting. Just let us know if you're watching in the chat. That would be fantastic. And do subscribe while you are here. So a couple of minutes away and then we will start. And Dave Francis, thank you very much for tuning in. Much appreciated. Hope to catch up with you soon. Okay, guys, do you want to have another 6 and then we're ready to go? Thank you. Okay, good matchup coming here between John Scutt. Sorry, that message will remove from your screen very shortly. Between John Scutt and Laura Turner. Scott just back from...
have a good game, John.
Q School.
Yeah, good luck, Laura. All the best. Have a
Laura
good one.
Turner.
Thank you.
We know, very synonymous with the women's game.
Easy go then.
One of the hardest working ladies in darts, I would say.
$40.
And it's the best of 9 legs. First to 5.
60.
So good length of game to get involved with, and each player will be playing 3 to 4 games tonight and every night, and these are nice darts from John.
180.
Yeah, it's very nice from him. John Scutt, fresh from Q School, made it through the first stage, which is incredibly difficult
55
to do. Won a lot of games to progress and made it into that last 128 on stage 2 of Q School. And
97.
absolutely desperate, as we all are, for, well, especially these two, John and Laura, for the WDF calendar to open up again.
97.
Unfortunately, that has been put on hold with everything we're going through globally for another couple of months. So, yeah, a bit frustrating at the moment. Not much to play for, but hopefully
60.
with society beginning to open up, things look a bit brighter later on in the year.
45.
Scott's made a very strong start here, down to a finish first after 12 darts, 1-2-4. Doesn't have to go the bullseye route, but does choose to.
56.
And there was a score, yes. And John was just saying off camera that obviously he's just fresh from playing in person
60.
in a bubble in Milton Keynes, and of course now is back to playing online darts. So yeah, it's a bit of a shock to the system, but this will keep us tied over and until those venues start to come back, hopefully very shortly.
52.
Turn that back on 184, so Scott will be back for that double 8.
100.
Turn it down to a finish, applies a bit of pressure onto Scott.
Yes, game in one.
And he does get there. So that's a 19 dart hold of throw. And it's Turner to get us underway in this second leg. A couple of results already in this evening from those that have been taking part in this competition. Lewis Venes, 5-2 winner over Sharon Godbeer.
43.
And we will see Lewis on the stream later this evening. And John Scutt does have a victory under his name, 5-3 win over Bridgeau.
58.
And Aaron Turner, nice comeback win for him, 5-4 over Ian Thorley. Survived match darts there.
45.
And we will see Aaron in the final game of tonight when he takes on Dave Askew. Two Surrey legends there going toe to toe.
100.
Yes, John Scutt, of course, is the reigning Estonian Masters and
60.
Open champion. And with the WDF calendar being postponed for another couple of months, he does get to keep saying that, which is quite good.
140.
Does.
And yeah, did battle well at Q School. It was a bit of a bear pit, as you might imagine. In stage 1, there was 180 odd players, so very difficult
85.
to come through that. You needed to be in the top 48 roughly in order to get through. So he got the better of 120 odd players
97.
just to get through into that final stage. So that's the preschool Q School, if you like.
125.
Nice darts from Turner. Turner, of course, hoping for an announcement for the PDC Women's Series. We hope that that will be back later in the year.
36.
It would be nice to see a couple of those, really, rather than just the one, although it's fantastic, of course. Last year, very exciting to watch.
41.
And Turner enjoyed an excellent run, actually, on that last event. Missing out against Corrine Hammond, if memory serves. That's a nice dart from Scott. It's double eight.
Yes, game in 2.
And he does take it out. What a great combination that is. And that's a 17 dart break of throw. And in this race to 5 legs, Scott has made a very strong start indeed. Continuing that form that he showed at Milton Keynes, that looks in as well.
120.
It's unfortunate.
Seven.
Well, advantage Scott here in the early stages of this match.
43.
Couldn't quite capitalise on that early multi-treble visit.
36.
And I'm loving the stickers around the various boards from both players, aren't you? They're very nice. Including the 2 dinosaurs on the right. I'm particularly enjoying those.
41.
Both players opting for windmill blade 5s,
45.
which is by far and away, on all these streams that we've done during lockdown, the most popular board for all levels, actually. Yeah, by far and away the most popular
100.
board, the windmill blade 5. Scott there with another ton. It's his 3rd ton. 140, 180
45.
in 3 legs, so that's not bad going. And he's got a healthy lead here. And he's in again. Just look to set this up.
125.
And down to a very handy 72
100.
after 15 darts. Nice ton there from Turner, just reminding Scott that she is still there competing, and that's a good first dart from Scott. Good marker for double 12.
48.
Can't quite finish it off, but he will be back. Yeah, that was a fantastic win for John Scott over Scott Taylor.
60.
I think that was probably the highlight of all the wins for
That's game in 1.
John at Q
Start,
School.
John.
And he takes that out in 19 darts and leads 3 legs to nil. Averaging 81. Good standard on show here. Turner just above the 60, but on her throw here and
81.
makes a solid start. Yeah, so just a bit more information about this league, just in case you're wondering. So it's held over 5 consecutive Saturday nights, and 16 players take part.
49.
And all of them pay in, and then they compete for that prize fund that's collated from what they pay in.
66.
So it's a really nice idea, actually, and much kudos to Aaron Turner, who, that's why it's called Azza's Saturday Night Dance. Laura's partner, of course. And
81.
just straying into the one there for John Scott. Yeah, so they're competing for
60.
cash prizes. There are cash bonuses as well for the highest average of the night and a high checkout as well on every Saturday night. And then at the end, there's a payout as well.
60.
For the top 5. A bit more information on how that's broken down as we go on through the weeks.
45.
So it makes it nice and competitive, and the 16 players know each other very well, so all played in good spirits, which is always nice to see.
58.
And Turner has got a pretty good opportunity here because Scott has not found a treble
100.
with quite as regularity as he has done in previous legs. And Turner is down to a finish first, onto 149 after 15. So Scott with some work to do here if he's also going to leave a finish, although he should do after that one.
140.
And what a great visit as well. So he's down to 113. 149 won't go, so he will have that opportunity.
Signal 79.
So treble 19 for John. That looks good to me. Wants double 18 if it is in.
95.
Lucky.
Great effort there from John. Double 8 needed for Turner after that treble 18.
Yeah, game shot in 3.
And that's a great check out from
Thank you.
Turner. He's played really steadily there and takes that out in 21 darts. Do leave a comment while you're here in the chat so we can let us know who you're cheering on. Hello to City League Darts.
Oh, 24.
Great you're with us this evening, Matt. Much appreciated.
120.
Lovely stuff from Turner. Now there's a bit of pressure on Scott. Started the stronger of the two players, but Turner's now starting to find her rhythm.
81.
And this could get quite interesting here because this is on the Scott throw. Turner can keep
46.
firing in a treble a turn. It's going to make things very interesting indeed. Great darts here from Scott once again.
121.
No.
Scott, of course, hard working for Middlesex Darts. Can't wait for
41.
UKDA county action to return, or to even start, of course, because UKDA didn't get underway. It's taking over, before lockdown, of course, it's taking over in September.
140.
Lovely darts from Scott. Found his rhythm once again. He's snatched the initiative back from Turner.
120.
Oh, another 120. Fantastic. It's the only way to go. It's the only way to go. And I hope Turner leaves tops at some point if she gets another opportunity.
Oh, 49.
Interesting that Scott did start on the treble, on the bullseye route there for the 135. Didn't need to go that way,
60.
but perhaps just out of routine. So treble 18 here for Scott. We'll need another one for the bull. Bullseye.
Oh, close. 42.
Yep. A wry smile there from John. Quite a way away with the bullseye attempt. Turner wanted treble 18 there. Couldn't quite find it.
98.
But recovered well. So a lot of pressure on this 44 now for Scott to hold through. Oh, not sure what happened there. The perils of at-home online darts. Oh, is that double 8? It's double 14.
Yeah, 3 darts.
Well, he
Sorry.
does.
No, I didn't mean.
Go your own way, John.
It does. It's very good.
No doubt.
I didn't want to hit a big 8.
It's very good.
Yeah.
Didn't want to hit a big 8, so hit double 8 and then hit double 14. Again, it's the only way to go. Doesn't matter how you get there. John did get over the line. Leads 4-1. Goes within 1 of the victory. Do subscribe if you're watching, if you haven't done so already. And do let us know who you're cheering on in the chat.
46.
100.
Yeah, nice ton there from Turner. Let's just have a look at her stats. Her average has shot up, as you can see, to much more what we're used to seeing from her. 7 tons for her, and that 21 darter.
140.
And a lovely reply from John. Just keeps the pressure on the Turner throw. Try and force a mistake.
70.
Turner's still well placed here, but John Scott's been finding the treble 20 with regularity.
41.
May have jinxed him there. I think someone's doing some hoovering. I can't quite work out where that hum's coming from. But yes.
76.
Perils of online darts. Another treble 20 in that visit for Turner, followed by 2 darts. Just slightly astray, but still leaves her handily placed.
104.
Yes.
What great thinking that is from John. Great dance from him, and he will have a chance at the big fish shortly. Turner in again, though.
97.
Yep, good visit. It's down to 98 after 15. The big fish won't go. John Scott just laughing slightly to himself
43.
with that first dart in the treble 1. So, great opportunity here for Turner. Wants treble 18. Well, she just needs to leave tops now.
It's tight, but 58.
Yes, nearly strayed into the treble 20 with the third dart, but avoids it, thankfully. And now Scott has an opportunity here to take the win. I think wants the bullseye based on that. Oh, he wanted double 8. Yes, sorry, he wanted double 8 after that second darter in the treble 17. So match start gone. Double 16 for Turner to continue this match.
Game shot in 3.
What a great recovery. Great recovery with a third dart.
Leave your favourite double if you don't like tops. Right?
Yeah, I know. I was just, going the long way to switch it,
I can't say anything after the last double 8, double 14, so...
Yes.
I can only hit tops when I do it accidentally.
Isn't it wonderful to see darts being played in such a great spirit? It's really great to see, and hopefully with the roadmap now announced, it won't be long before we can do this in person. Certainly seems to be a bit more optimism in that regard. Looking forward to the future. So
100.
hopefully that does come to fruition later in the year.
Come on. 40.
Scott trying to G himself up. He knows that this is a crucial leg because it's his throw and he's throwing for the match. If Turner can somehow break Scott here, she'll then be throwing to try and level things up. So it's amazing in these best of nines that it's never quite over. Well, until it's over, of course. And the
135.
That's a lovely visit from Scott. Good recovery from him. Pendulum of momentum just swings both ways in these best of nine tussles.
60.
An extra leg does make a difference from the best of fives or the best of sevens, which are so blink and you miss it.
60.
Okay. Come on. 26.
Scott then hoping to leave a finish, which he should do after that second dart. May have to switch.
85.
Trying to find a way around that blocker. Couldn't quite do it, but is down to a finish first onto 138 on his throw.
100.
After 15 darts. Turner joins him also on a finish. And I've just made a slight mistake on the scores. That's better now.
90.
Turner's on 155. Outside opportunity, it won't go. So Scott will be back for 48. It's a useful combination. And I have to say, his odds on here to take this out. Wants double 16 for the match. Good marker. Can he thread it against that one?
No, 16.
He can't. So Turner will look to the bullseye here. That looks good. So treble 20 would have left tops.
65.
So another chance here for Scott to get over the finishing line. Another good marker. He's not a million miles away. Wants double 8.
16.
Ooh. Well, Turner has a reprieve. She can keep this match going here. I think she wants double 4.
50.
So I thought that was a double 6. So missed opportunity for Turner then to extend this match. Scott is back for double 8. More match starts missed.
Come on, idiot.
He's telling himself off.
8.
And he can't see it out. So drama here in this 7th leg. Turner wants double 5 to keep this match going. We'll need to tidy this up. Wants single 1.
No score.
Well, it's always so difficult, that part of the combination, I find. Scott back for double 4. Not sure how many match starts he's had now, but this will just be easing away at him. That's a bounce out. So need to adjust.
4.
Right on the wire. Couldn't get much closer. So Turner with another opportunity here to break the Scott throw and keep the match alive.
Yeah, sorry, John. Game shot in 1.
Does get there.
Someone had to hit it.
Yeah, just hoping someone did it on point.
Yes. Turner breaks the Scott throw, keeps this match alive for her. And now has the throw to potentially level things up here, so
60.
suddenly a very, very competitive game indeed. Scott will have to put those missed match darts to the back of his mind and just have the confidence that his scoring game is still there, which it most definitely is.
60.
But no trouble for either player. Both know how crucial this leg is. Turner looks good here, that first one.
100.
And a nice ton. That's her 10th ton of this match to Scott's 8. Scott's got 4 140s to his name, however, and 1 180.
81.
Or sorry, 4 ton pluses. I'm not quite sure what that is. Must be 140s, mustn't it? And a max to his name. Best leg of 17 darts.
100.
Back-to-back tons for Turner. A lot of pressure on Scott now. Scott, of course, synonymous with qualifying for the UK Open.
140.
As an amateur. It's a nice multi-treble visit for him. Gets him right back into this leg. He's still within 1 of victory.
28.
And is that an opening for Scott after Turner's back-to-back tons?
42.
He can't take advantage, can't get down to a finish, so very tense here at this point in the match. First to 5 legs.
81.
Nice treble for Turner. She does get down to a finish first, on to 132. What Scott wouldn't give for a treble. That looks good to me.
134.
Lovely multi-treble visit. Just what he needed at that point. Turner starts on the bullseye as anyone should when on 132.
56.
So 44 then for Scott. We'll have more match darts incoming here, you suspect. Which way will he go? So he wants double 18 for the match. Needs to adjust.
Yeah, checking through. I went the proper way that time.
And he does get there eventually.
Yeah, well done,
Fantastic. Does get there.
I just thought, don't miss the big 8.
Oh.
Well done to both players there. John Scott averaging 74.59 to Laura Turner's 66. 5-3 the scoreline, of course. 9 tons for John, 5 ton pluses, and 180. 2 breaks of throw to him, 70 checkout, and a best leg of 17 darts. Laura Turner, well, she had 11 tons in that match. 1 break of throw, 21 darts was her best leg, and she also had a high checkout of 70, quite bizarrely, both with the same high checkout there. So that was a very close game in the end. So stay tuned, and we'll have our next match upcoming, and I believe it's Lewis Venes versus James Turner. So hopefully we'll bring you that very shortly. Thank you once again. Okay, so nearly ready now for our next game, which is Lewis Venes versus James Turner. And firstly, an apologies to James, and I'll explain why I'm apologising to him in a minute. So I'm just going to tell the players that they can start, and then we'll be underway in this second game of Aaron Turner's Saturday Night Darts League. Okay, guys, do you want to have 6, and then you can start? Good luck. Great stuff. So, just seen John Scutt survive a bit of a fight back there from Laura Turner to edge home a 5-3 winner. And now we've got Lewis Venes taking on James Turner. Josh Birksfield, thanks for watching. And no trashy royalty-free trance music.
You ready, mate?
In answer to
thanks a lot,
City
Lewis.
League Darts'
Right, all the best, mate.
query.
Have a good game, mate. You too.
It's just silence.
83. Very good luck, buddy.
Well, Venes, of course, a former Development Tour winner, as we know, and has been playing a lot of online darts, and has done a lot of
36.
competition organising himself. So much credit for that, especially during the first
42.
lockdown, and I think is still continuing to do
Just catching.
organisation. And again, this match played in a very good spirit already, which is great to see.
100.
And Turner, well, apologies to Turner because there's a bit of confusion over which James Turner was playing in this league.
100.
That was completely down to myself, so I do
Yeah, good
apologise.
arts, buddy. Lovely darts.
And yes, it's two James Turners in the south of England. Who would have thought it? That play darts to a very good level.
81.
And this James Turner, well, he's played over 100 times for Berkshire.
60.
And once beat James Wade in an exhibition, which is no mean feat, really.
Good over.
Hopefully,
41.
exhibitions will be back later in the year. And certainly hope so.
60.
Venes down to finish first. Steady stuff from him. Down to 156 after 15.
59.
And Venes will actually have 6 darts from 156.
45.
Not the indentation he would have hoped for in the early going here. Still, best of 9 legs, first to 5 takes the win. No draws.
81.
Turner now down to finish himself.
55.
Venes has a 2 darter. If Turner can't take out this 1 of 3. Only 1 treble needed in this combination. Wants tops, I think.
68. 71.
Apologies, he didn't, but he tied it up really well there to leave 32. Oh, Venes has missed the big number, so needs to adjust here. 9, perhaps.
Oh, bloody hell.
Oh, he's missed 2 big numbers.
24.
Turner then with a chance to break. Wants double 16. Good marker.
No score.
No score there, so Venes has a reprieve. He'll kick himself that he hasn't had darts already in this leg, but can make up for it here.
Yeah, M1.
And he does get there,
There you
so
go, buddy.
does recover well. 25 dart hold of throw. And both just getting settled into the rhythm of playing on a stream once again. Not sure whether Turner's played on a stream before. This might be a first for him.
123.
Lovely visit from Turner in the leg which he started.
83.
Venes has opted for the Mission Samurai 2 board, which is the board of choice for the UKDA.
50.
And I'm delighted to say that we will have Colin Savage
60.
from the UKDA on the stream in tonight's next match against Connor Scutt.
Over. 27. It's me age. 22.
Turner with the slight advantage here in this leg which he started.
81.
Another treble on that visit.
76.
Venes does release the dart very, very quickly when he finds his rhythm, doesn't he? Very quick release. Turner perhaps a bit more measured.
Oh, Jesus, 26.
But everyone has their own technique that works for them. Venes has played at such a high level
78.
for such a long time that absolutely works for him. So a lot of pressure on Turner here. Venes 4 points the advantage after 15 darts.
58.
Few other results which are coming in. Josh Birksfield 5-0 winner over Sharon Godbeer.
58.
And Bridjo 5-2 win over Trevor Nash.
78.
Those four aren't on the stream this week, but maybe in future weeks.
Oh, 88.
Oh, that's a good effort. That's a very good effort. So that is a missed opportunity to double his lead. Turner wants tops.
30.
Can't get there. Couldn't quite see where that second dart, the third dart was, but Venes now has an opportunity to double his lead.
Yeah, in 2.
Yeah, lovely ricochet there off of the first dart marker. 23 dart break of throw, so it's steady stuff from Venes, just proving to be enough at the moment. But Turner certainly not out of this yet.
$30.
Hello, Lee Campbell and Andrew Culling. Thank you for watching and the nice comments. Much appreciated.
53.
And Andrew Culling, of course, has been on the stream previously for the IDL.
99.
And very even Stevens in his third leg.
44.
Lee Campbell, of course, star of the most popular darts video. It was Rob Cross before he was famous. It's had 71,000 hits, that.
96.
Should go and find that if you can. So Turner applying a lot of pressure here to the Venes throw.
96.
But Venes does find a treble just when called upon. That's his first of this leg. He's only had 1 ton
83.
score so far, Venes, and Turner's only had 2. So they are finding the trebles, but just not quite being able to
100.
follow it in as perhaps they would like. Venes down to a finish first. On to 150 in a leg which he started. One treble
Jesus
here.
Christ.
Ooh, straight into the 16.
38.
Turner also down to a finish. Not what he would have wanted, but
81.
Venes was looking for treble 18 with that last dart straight into the 1. He does leave a 2-darter when he returns because the 155 won't go.
59.
So Venes here has a great opportunity to make this 3-0.
Yeah, in 3.
Oh, he's really done a great
Beautiful finish. Lovely.
job
mate.
with that 3rd dart because the second one made it awkward, so he managed to thread it through, get it in the corner. Very small target that was on show there for Venes. Does hold his throw. That was his best leg of the match, 21 darts, and obviously the highest checkout as well. So
100.
Venes doing a great job here,
140.
and he's kicking on because that's his best scoring visit of the match so far. And you can just sense that these two are now starting to settle into this.
180. Darts.
Lovely darts from Turner. So we've had a 100, a 140 and a 180. Fantastic. And they're both now very much in the rhythm of this match.
Oh, 43.
And is it advantage Turner here to get a leg on the board? Certainly seeming to find the treble with a bit more regularity.
100.
And another ton for him. Gets him down to 121 after 9.
56.
Turner will have at least 6 darts from here to get his first leg on the board, which will give him some confidence, you feel.
45.
Yeah, so all the players in this league, there's 16, remember, so they will have to play
Bloody hell. 30.
everyone once over the course of those 5 Saturdays. This is the first of the 5 Saturdays. It's quite a clever way of doing it. Tops for Turner.
36.
He will be back for that because Venes is still not on a finish at this point. Venes perhaps with half an eye on the next leg, which he starts and throws
62.
first in. Clever use of the bullseye there to ensure that he does leave the big fish in case this tops doesn't go. Wants double 10 now, Turner. Good marker. Can still see plenty of the bed.
20.
Can't get there. Well, I don't think we've seen a 170 on any stream that I've done so far. We still crave it.
140. There you go.
And a fantastic visit there from Venes. Puts all kinds of pressure on Turner now. Turner is knocking on the door of this double 10.
There's game in 2.
And he does get there eventually. One of those was bound to go in. He was so close, so many occasions. And Turner does get a leg on the board. 20 dart hold of throw. Averages have gone up into the mid to high 60s, which is good to see. Good standard.
97. Yeah, good up.
And I sense that those are going to creep up here because both are scoring very freely now.
32.
Do let us know who you're cheering on in the chat. Andrew Culling, of course, cheering on Lewis Venes.
140.
And he'll be
Yeah,
pleased
lovely darts. Great
by
darts.
that visit. Turner
Cheers.
complimenting Venes, which is fantastic to see. Always great to see it being played in such a nice spirit.
96.
There's so many negative stories about online darts. It's great when you
100.
hear the positive ones, and this league is very much an example of that, I feel. So full credit to the 16 players involved and to Aaron for organising. Venes down to a finish first.
30.
Putting together a really good series here, Venes, after a sketchy end to that last leg.
Oh, that is
That
shocking.
140 from the 170 was good, though, of course.
8-4.
Venes telling himself off there, but recovers well. He's on to 80 after 12 darts.
44.
And Turner can't pressurise, so tops for Venes.
40.
Right on the wire. He will be back for that. Has plenty of time on his side, you feel.
$60.
And still has lots of time on his side, Venes. So double. Ooh. So 33 left.
33.
So 1, you feel?
Bloody hell.
Ooh.
25.
Well, it's frustrating, isn't it? So frustrating. All you want is a big number and you stray into the wrong
83.
bed. Turner is now down to a finish, so Venes will have to try and smarten up here.
No score.
Busted as well with 15 remaining. This will be some way for Turner to break the throw, but it won't go. So Venes will be back, hoping to just tighten up those big numbers.
83.
Double 4. Great marker.
7.
Doesn't get there. Well, Turner, this will be an unexpected opportunity for him, he would probably feel. So 14 would leave tops. Wants tops.
33.
Not a million miles away, so will there be the wake-up call that Venes perhaps needs here? Double 1.
No score.
Turner then back for tops.
It's game in
And
one.
he does get there.
Yeah, good art.
Does get there. Double
All right,
trouble
mate.
there for Venes, but he'll
All
take
good. Yeah, I'm full.
his scoring was fantastic, so he'll just put that to the back of his mind and hope to ride that crest of a wave on the next leg. So I just need to text another person who
78.
is going to be on the next stream. 'Cause he's just overrunning slightly.
81. Yeah, good art.
$80.
So a treble every turn here so far.
100.
Very good art.
And this is good stuff from both players. Much more even contest now. It's hard to say which way this will go.
41.
So is that an opening for Venes to break straight back here?
60.
Has the slight advantage after 9 darts, 40 points the lead.
$59.
Yeah, so, well, Venes has hit 4 tons, 3 ton pluses.
56.
Turner has hit 4 tons and 180. So there's not much to choose between them in the scoring stats. Averages only a couple of points between them as well.
45.
Venes still with the advantage here, you feel. Needs a treble though.
Fucking 32.
Apologies for the language, but it's just frustration. Such a tense part of the match for both players.
59.
It's Turner who's down to finish first. He moves on to 139. Venes hoping to apply some pressure of his own.
What the fuck am I doing?
Sorry for the language, apologies.
28.
Just frustrated because he started this leg so brightly, Venes, and it's now very close to call in this leg.
87.
It's a nice last dart from Turner, so he goes on to 52. The 144 won't go,
60.
but Venes handily placed on 84 if the 52 doesn't go. And another big number missed. It's been a pattern of this match, so
24.
yes, it was 19 to leave double 14. So Venes should get at least a chance of the bullseye here. 14 for the bull for 4-2.
36.
Well, double 14 for Turner here.
It's gaming 2.
Yeah, good art.
Yep, does get there. And suddenly we're all square. Turner holds his throw. 26 dart leg, that one. But it is Venes to kick us off here, so I'm not sure what that noise is. I do apologise.
100.
Nice ton to kick things off here from Venes. Did lead 3-0 and suddenly it's 3-all.
41.
That's what I mean. The momentum in these best of nines, they do swing this way and that.
41.
And coming up next, we've got Connor Scutt taking on Colin Savage. And then to end the evening, it's Aaron Turner against Dave Askew.
100.
Lovely first dart from Venes there. Can he follow it in?
125.
And he does with his
Yeah,
third
lovely
dart.
Yeah.
So Venes, nothing wrong with his scoring. Scoring's been very strong tonight.
Oh, Jesus, just me age, 13.
So, liking the gags from Turner, it's very good. Venes just pauses to try and leave himself a finish.
41.
Was going for bullseye because the 25 would have left a 170. Still advantage Venes before these though.
99.
It's a nice comeback from Turner. Venes, you feel just the one treble ahead at this point. Lovely visit from him.
134.
Great darts. Beautiful darts.
So Venes has had a ton, a 125 and a 134 in this leg. And that gives him the advantage
23.
in this leg, which he started. He's got 6 starts from here to take out 60. Absolute odds-on favourite now to take this leg.
Bloody hell.
Double 10. He's frustrated with that second one. Needs to switch.
40.
Doesn't get there, so he will be back, but Turner can put in a big visit here.
41.
Can't do so. Still plenty of time for
Yeah,
Venes,
one.
and he does get
Yeah, good
there,
luck,
and
buddy.
he'll be pleased with that
Oh, mate.
because just stops the rot because it was 3-0 up. He was frustrated that Turner had him under a lot of pressure, rattled off 3 straight legs. Now Venes goes within 1 of victory, averaging in the mid-60s.
100.
Turner, that's his 6th ton of this match. Venes has hit 7.
77.
Nice treble visit for Venes, just keeping the pressure on.
41.
Trying to force an error from Turner. Turner throwing to keep this match alive and to force a decider.
55.
We've already had one match tonight go to 8 legs. So this is the second one in a row. for that.
81.
These are much straighter from Venes, but no treble. So Turner with the slight advantage. He's also starting to throw a bit tighter.
60.
Yeah, so Connor Scutt and Colin Savage coming up next.
133.
Good odds.
Great visit there from Venes. Clever to be on the 19s there. Puts all kinds of pressure on Turner.
94.
Nice visit from him though. He's down to 125 after 15.
95.
And a nice third dart from Venes. Well found. He's on 81. So Turner has to go the ball route here. That looks like bullseye to me.
Oh, you fuck.
Sorry for the
100.
language. Sorry for the language. He went bullseye 25 and was going for the bullseye. So that was a really good effort from him. So Venes now should have at least a bullseye here.
Fucking
Oh,
hell.
he's missed the big number.
41.
Sorry for the language. It's just frustrating because he wanted that shot of the bull to take the match. So Turner, 25 left. Oh, he wants double 11.
Oh, fuck off.
Sorry for the language. Apologies.
No score.
No score for Turner. Reprieve. Venes wants tops for the match. Just composes himself. Needs to come down.
20.
So close, just on the inside wire. Turner can still prolong this match. What way will he go? Oh, he's gone double. He's hit the 3 again. Double 11.
Game 2.
And it's in.
Yeah,
Gosh.
good odds.
Well, it worked. Generally, you do aim at those bottom 4 beds, just in case one goes awry. But yes, 3 double 11 works. So we are into a decider.
Yeah, up, buddy.
Into a decider. Venes led 3-0. Turner fought back really well.
121.
And they shared the
Yeah,
next
good odds.
leg each. Venes has had match darts. Couldn't take them. Starts with a 1-2-1 though, so what can Turner throw back at him?
59.
No trouble found, so it's advantage Venes. Throwing faster now.
56.
Absolutely suits his game. Venes 9 tons, 3 ton pluses. Turner 7 tons and 180.
90.
2 treble 5s there for Turner. Not much to choose between them. Which way
60.
will this go? Tense stuff. Well, it may not be the real thing, but
34.
you can bet that both players will be very nervous at this point.
140.
There you go.
Lovely. Yep, lovely visit from Venes. Just snuck the 2 in the corner of that bed there. That's very good. And he is down to a finish first. On to 1-2-4.
80.
Turner does get a treble, but 6 darts from here for Venes.
44.
So Venes down to 80, still time on his side. Turner needs a big visit and quickly if he's to take the win here.
34.
And he can't find it, so 6 darts from here for Venes. Missed the big number again,
40.
but does leave tops and he will be back for it. Will he be under any kind of pressure? Can Turner find a multi-treble visit? One of those looks good to me.
100.
Gets a ton. 40 for Venes, double top for the match.
No score.
And he can't get there. Some more match darts go begging for Venes, and Turner, well, only wants 1 treble here. finds the treble 16. So wants the double.
Yes, game
Sorry, wants
shot.
tops. And
Yeah,
does
well
get
done,
there.
mate.
Wow, amazing finish from Turner.
104.
104 to take
Yeah,
the
well
win.
played.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, buddy.
No, well done, mate. All the best.
64 and then tops. Yeah, absolutely brilliant. So let me just put this on the holding
you very much,
side
Lewis.
and
See you later, mate. Well done.
and fade them down. Great effort from them. So let me just read out these stats and then we'll get the next game on. So Turner recovered well there, was 3-0 down and battled hard. Averaged 62.97 and hit 9 tons, 180 and had 2 breaks of throw. Best leg of 20 darts and a high checkout of 104. Venes had 9 tons, 4 ton pluses, 1 break of throw, 19 dart leg and a checkout of 69. So that was a really close one, wasn't it? So next up we've got, as you can see on the right hand side of your screen, Connor Scutt taking on Colin Savage. So we'll just set them up and they should be here within 5 minutes. Thank you for watching.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Best, mate.
Yes, boy. Okay, ready to go?
Yep, you start. Go for it.
Okay.
Okay, sorry, that was me telling the players. Apologies. Right, so another game here. I'm going to zoom in on Colin's board in a sec, so just give me a second.
139.
And it might go a bit pixelated, but it should be okay.
57.
Third game of the evening. One more to go after this.
100.
Oh, 38.
Just try to expand Connor's board as well, sorry.
45.
$100.
Well, Savage has flown out the blocks here, and with a very good, strong showing.
85.
And is down to 132 after 12 darts. Let us know who you're cheering on in the chat here.
46.
Both players opted for Blade 5, as you can see. Very well practiced Connors. Look at that on the left. My goodness.
Oh, 126.
Great darts from Savage. Unbelievable start from him. Fresh from his challenge match at the weekend for UKDA. Raising lots of money.
Dear. 41.
And Scutt hasn't quite settled, but no doubt will do as this match goes on. That looks good to me. So, Savage, 16 dart leg. And suddenly, a lot of pressure on this throw of Scutt's.
41.
Notice that Connor actually left a comment in the
96.
chat earlier, which was quite good. Well, Scutt's fresh from Q School.
140.
And battled well there, really. Came through the first stage like John Scott, who was earlier on the stream.
39.
And again, you know, stage 1 of Q School, 180 odd players. And so to get in the top 48 of that, which Scutt did,
36.
was very good indeed. And then got through to stage 2.
Oh, 43.
Had a good win over Stephen Gallimore on one of the days. Very good player.
100.
Nice ton from him there. Just gives him the advantage in his leg. Savage absolutely flew out the blocks there in that first leg and just
57.
put the cat amongst the pigeons.
44.
And it's Scutt who's down to a finish first. 140 after 15. Will he be under some kind of pressure from Savage? I think he will be based on that.
85.
Only the 85 though. Couldn't quite follow in that first treble.
$100.
Scutt leaves tops after 18. We'll be back for that. Savage looks good here to be applying some pressure.
100.
He's down to 81, so this is a nice closely fought contest, this. Scutt getting closer.
20.
Couldn't quite find it, so Savage has a chance here to double his lead. Wanted double. Oh, wants the bullseye.
Oh, 43 scored.
So missed opportunity there to double his lead. Double 10 needed for Scutt. Getting closer. Great marker.
No score. What do you got?
Couldn't find it. All on the wire. So will Savage go straight at this? He does. It's just straight into the 3.
Oh, 22 scored.
So he wanted the 3, of course. Apologies.
10.
Scutt
Unlucky.
frustrated. He can't find the double, rather. So double 8 then for Savage.
First start.
Does get there. So Savage doubles his lead. And it's a break of throw as well. So he's now throwing for a 3-0 advantage. First to 5 legs. So still time for, as we've seen so far tonight, of course, the momentum
85.
can very much swing in both ways very quickly. Saw Lewis Venes there, 3-0 up, pegged back.
58.
Just missed out in the decider against James Turner. We saw John Scutt in the first game.
Uncle. Oh, 7.
John Scutt in the first game shoot into a 3-0 advantage, but was eventually got over the line 5-3. So
96.
So it can happen. If you do go behind early doors,
45.
can be reversed. So long way to go in this match yet, we feel. Colin Savage, of course, is very heavily involved with the
100.
UKDA, United Kingdom Darts Association. They've taken over the county side of things
60.
in England, and there were some Welsh counties as well.
60.
And we hope that UKDA can kick off in September as planned, under the roadmap that's been outlined by our overlords. But it certainly looks more positive, doesn't it, for that starting? So
137.
fingers crossed. Lovely visit there from Savage. He gets down to a finish first, actually, in this leg. Scutt looking to break the Savage throw.
60.
He does get down to a finish first, on to 127. Will this 167 go? It might. Just shy of that
99.
treble 19 that he needed in that second part of that combination. So 127 for Scutt.
Uh, 79.
Onto the bull with that third dart. Savage will have to go for the 13 here to leave bullseye himself.
Oh,
Oh no, sorry.
48 scored.
Yes, apologies, because he actually hit a 12, sorry. So, double 16 for Scutt. Great marker.
16.
More double trouble for Scutt. So, double 10 needed for Savage here for 3-0. He's already had a chance in this leg.
1.
And a great dart there from Savage. 22 dart, hold of throw. Playing very steadily, isn't he? See if I can get some other results as well.
121.
More great darts from Savage. Alan Casey has
100.
beaten Aaron Turner 5-3, averaging 79. John Scutt has beaten Trevor Nash
59.
5-3 as well, averaging 75.
140.
Lovely visit from Scutt, starting to play with a bit more freedom.
$140.
Lovely visit from Savage. Connor missed out earlier on this evening to Ronnie Godbeer 5-4. Colin Savage missed out against Tom Pavitt 5-2.
100.
$140.
Well, what a lovely leg this is from both players. Savage will have first dibs here to try and break the Scutt throw yet again.
Oh, man.
Oh, and he's missed a big number for bullseye, so that could be a reprieve for Scutt. Or it is a reprieve for Scutt.
Oh, 27 scored.
And not what Savage would have wanted there. Wants tops.
In 3.
And does get
Good
there.
choice.
What a lovely combination that was. So that may settle Scutt down here. And is now trying to break the Savage throw, which he hasn't been able to do so far in this match. It's very rapid fire. Both of them are playing very quickly, which is
85.
clearly suiting both of them.
100.
Both players scoring well. Savage has hit 7 tons, 140. Scutt's hit 6 tons and 3 140s.
100.
Savage's 8th ton there.
100.
Back-to-back tons for Scutt.
$140.
Yeah, lovely darts this. Lovely darts from both players.
81.
Well, the standard's really gone up here. Savage playing some great stuff.
Oh, 128.
Savage was aiming for the big 16 there.
78.
Straight into the 8, but still with a healthy lead. And wants double 16 here for a 14 dart leg. We'll take a 15.
16.
Just on the wire. This will be some way for Scutt to break the throw. It's a very difficult outshot.
90.
And it was on after the first dart. So double 16 for Savage for 4-1. On his throw. Needs to adjust.
No score.
Missed opportunities for Savage. Scutt now. Oh, he's missed a big number.
Bloody hell.
He's missed 2 big numbers.
24.
Well, that was a missed opportunity for Scutt. So Savage then with a reprieve of his own.
First start.
And he does get there, so takes out 32. 1 dart's a 19 dart hold of throw. He has hit a 16 dart, of course. That was in the very first leg. Unbelievable. Flew out the blocks. So Scutt with it all to do here because
96.
Savage is 1 leg away from the victory.
$123.
And Savage absolutely flying here.
140.
And a nice comeback there, or reply from Scutt. That's his 4th 140 of this match.
58.
See if there's any more results we can bring you. Remember, there's
59.
16 players in action tonight playing a round robin. Bridgeau has beaten Laura Turner 5-3.
45.
Like a closely fought contest, that one.
100.
Scutt down to finish first onto 106. Savage some way back despite that early strong opening.
Oh, 62.
Hello to Stephen Miles and Campbell, who's watching, of course.
88.
Good luck.
Just missed the double 18 there, Scutt. Savage put some pressure on that double 9.
139.
And the answer is yes, he can. Chooses to split
Think
it,
so.
and he does.
Good
That's
arch.
very nice. Gosh, that was clinical, wasn't it? So 18 in 2, 17 dart, hold of throw. Now this is the hard part for Scutt. He hasn't been able to do this match. Needs to break the Savage throw if he is to keep his hopes alive in this game.
59.
No treble there for Savage.
45.
Yeah, tense stuff at this point.
45.
Just notice the two boards, they're almost like mirror images of each other, aren't they? One's rotated to the right and one's rotated to the left in
60.
terms of the windmill, which is quite good. Again, windmill blade 5s, the board of choice.
58.
Well, no treble for either player here. It's getting a bit tense. Scutt quickly corrects that.
140.
And 140 puts a lot of pressure on the Savage throw all of a sudden.
$140.
100.
Lovely visit from Savage, backed up by a ton from Scutt. So Scutt's down to 156. Savage looking to leave himself handily placed.
58.
No treble though.
100.
Another back-to-back tons. Scutt gets him down to 56 after 15. Savage can't take the 141, so this is a break opportunity,
45.
which Scutt has managed to carve out for himself. Wants tops,
In 3.
and he does get there, just on the wire with his second one.
Good arch.
So that's a break of throw, and now he's throwing to try and level things up. Averages have crept up, excuse me, into the 70s
60.
for Scutt, who was averaging in the 60s up until this point. Savage was averaging as high as 80 and now dropped down into the mid-70s,
125.
but is applying the pressure here needed because he knows he's only one leg away from victory.
60.
And no treble again for Scutt gives Savage the advantage here, especially if Savage can find a treble.
59.
100.
Well, it's very difficult to tell which way this is going to go because Savage is really in this.
135.
And that is just what he needed. So he's got 99 points advantage against the throw.
41.
One leg away from victory. And Savage can really ram home that advantage on this visit here.
125.
Well, what a fantastic leg of darts from Savage. He's had 2 visits of 125 and a 135 as well.
95.
Scutt does get down to a finish, but 57. It's hard to see how Savage isn't going to take this opportunity. Wants double 10.
47.
Well, match dart's gone. What can Scutt do from 145? Good second dart.
68.
So double 5 then for Savage. More match darts incoming. Needs to adjust.
Man.
Well, Scutt will be coming back.
6.
More missed match darts for Savage. Single 18 will leave tops for Scutt to hold his throw.
37.
Can't do it, just on the wire. And double 2 for Savage now to take the win. Just composes himself.
No score.
He can't get there. Finish line fever, perhaps. Tops then for Scutt. Wants double 10.
In 3.
And he gets there.
Good odds. All the best, Connor.
All the best,
That
mate.
third dart. So there we go. Another game tonight where we're going to the last leg. Scutt recovers from a deficit. And 4-all.
97.
Lovely last dart there from Savage. Difficult to call this one, isn't it? Missed opportunities there for Savage to serve this out. Or not serve it out,
60.
to get over the line. Now has a chance to serve it out. Trebles are like gold dust at this point.
85.
And Savage has found a treble a turn so far.
85.
Connor also finds a treble. That's an opportune time.
100.
Ton for Savage. That's his 15th ton that he's hit in this match. 3 ton pluses as well. Come to Scutt's 11 tons and 5 ton pluses. And there's a 140. Great timing from him. So only 3 points the difference. Gosh, it is tense. It is tense. It may not be the real thing, but
81.
again, it's this kind of tension, and on a stream as well, that is the closest we can get at the moment.
100.
And bet you they both want to win this. Absolutely want to win. So 138 won't go.
Oh, man. 31.
And that's a mistake from Savage. So 116. Only one treble needed in this combination. Would he start on the 19s? 76 would leave tops.
100.
Lovely ton there. So Scutt's had a 140 and 2 tons to get down to 16 after 15 darts. What can Savage do from 107? He wanted treble 17. Here he wanted
43.
it, but he couldn't find the treble. So suddenly Scutt has a match dart of his own. He wants double 8. That's awkward.
8.
And he couldn't get there. So Scutt's now, both men have had match darts. Savage now could have more incoming. He should at least get 1. So he'll start on the 16s.
Oh, man.
He wants 17 now. 57 left. So he wants tops. Another match dart for 5-4.
Oh. 44.
And it goes begging. So double 4 then for Scutt. Gosh, what a dramatic end to this match.
Into.
And he gets there.
Well
Can you
played, Mark.
believe it? Can you
Punishment for missed
believe
doubles.
it?
Yeah.
Goodness
That's the way
me.
it goes.
I don't know what happened in that game. Bloody hell.
Right, let me just fade them down there. Fantastic effort from both players. What a match. Dear me, need to lie down. Averages in the low 70s for both players. 71 for Scutt, 74 for Savage. Savage absolutely flew out the blocks in that game and just couldn't quite get over the line, but he had multiple match darts there. And Scutt, well, he had 13 tons, 6 ton pluses, 2 breaks of throw, and a 17 dart leg, high checkout of 72. Savage had 15 tons, 3 ton pluses, and a best leg of 16 darts and a high checkout of 32. So close stuff. One more game to come. It's Dave Askew taking on Aaron Turner. Right, last match of the evening. Thank you for sticking with us. Two legends about to do a bit of a duel here. Aaron Turner, who is the organiser of the league. Great job. He is as well, doing it well. It's Dave Askew, of course, the two-time World Championship semi-finalist. So,
Yeah, best luck, mate. Have a good one.
and Dave Askew won the ball and
Yeah,
will be
what's
getting
up?
us underway. Sorry, let me
Yeah,
just
mate,
turn
yeah.
him down slightly.
Right, yeah, mate. Good day. Stevie.
Yep, another busy evening of Saturday night darts in the for Aaron Turner's league.
$100.
And there's some other results coming in. Alan Casey has beaten Ian Thorley 5-0, averaging 90. That might be the biggest average of tonight.
60.
And Alan Casey... Oh no, I've read that one out already. So we may well have Alan on in a future stream in future weeks.
45.
If that view on your right looks familiar,
100.
that is because it was the same view that was used by Dave's son Jason in the Modus League, of course. That was last year. Gosh, that seems like a long time ago now, doesn't it? The Modus League of Darts, who started off this streaming malarkey.
95.
Yeah, lovely visit there from Turner. Both fairly evenly spaced at this point. Evenly matched. Turner came through a grueling test against
45.
Ian Thorley earlier. Thorley had matched darts against him, but Turner did survive.
$60.
Turner, of course, was in action at Q School. So will be in action later on in the year.
100.
The Challenge Tour, whenever that may be. Hoping for some news on that soon. So I'm not sure what that noise is. Apologies for the background noise there. Turner hoping to get down to a finish himself. Askew down to 136 after 15.
60.
So just 5 points the difference between these two players. First to 5 legs, remember, will take the win. No draws in this league.
96.
Yeah, nice setup there from Askew. Turner then wants 141, which is a difficult outshot. 2 trebles needed in this combination. He's got one of them, so treble 19 or 15, which is what he was going for.
81.
So tops then for Askew to hold his throw and get his first leg on the board. Just needs to work down from that one. Double 10.
20.
So Turner then with an early opportunity to break here. Wants tops. Double 10.
50.
So missed opportunity for Turner as well. So
Gave him 1.
Askew mops up.
Yeah.
19 dart. Sorry, 22 dart hold of throw. So thank you ever so much for tuning in and joining us. I may just adjust Aaron's picture there on the left.
96.
That's a bit better.
85.
just cuts out the fantastic. I don't know what that was on that. I don't know whether you saw it on the wall, but it was very human face on a wooden thing.
58.
Which was very good. Do leave a comment in the chat if you are here, just to let us know you're watching.
100.
And it's pretty steady stuff from these two so far. Haven't quite hit top gear yet, but still early going.
55.
And as I say, it's great that players have an opportunity to still play darts and still engage with one another.
47.
It's important that we continue to enjoy the game that we all love and still keep in contact with one another. So leagues like this are really, really important.
41.
Aaron, your 55 hasn't come through.
Aaron, you're 55.
It's up there on mine.
Oh, just a few knacker problems, sorry, just excuse us.
Hang on. What's on yours? Sorry. 55's come through on mine.
Yeah, it's still the yellow square with the circle on it on ours. So I can't put my 47 in.
It's just spinning on mine. My 55 is up there. Which score hasn't come through?
Yes, it's one of the scores doesn't come through, unfortunately. It, I score them in separately, but I also watch the knacker game at the same time, and that does match up with what I'm seeing or not seeing.
I'm just having a look.
I don't know what to say as.
No,
Now,
I've got
Oh, there we go.
it's come through. It's just come through. So, do you know what did you score?
45.
Has that come through to you, Dave?
yeah, we're there.
Okay, cool.
Phew. Ah, the perils of online
96.
darts. Deary me. Had anyone actually heard of knacker prior to lockdown? That's what I want to know. Prior to the pandemic starting, that's what I want to know. But thank goodness it exists.
41.
So Askew here has a very good opportunity to double his lead against the throw.
60.
He's down to finish first, on to 113. Turner back on 206.
26.
So Dave Askew only needs one treble in this combination. Treble 19. Okay, we'll just look to set it up now. 14s perhaps, yeah.
53.
And he will be back for that 60 because Turner is on 180. That's a good second dart, and that's an unfortunate
21.
bounce out. Leaves himself a bogey as well, so Askew has lots of time here to take this out.
Oh,
And he does. 20 dart break of throw. And his advantage, Dave. Another steady ton for Askew, his fourth of the match.
$100.
Nice reply from Turner.
$100.
Dave.
This is nice and steady from these two.
140.
Well, this is much better from these two players. Fantastic leg of darts.
$60.
140.
Great darts from Turner here, who's down to 121, back-to-back 140s.
$78.
Askew unfortunately leaves himself a bogey number with that visit, but not much he could have done. So Turner doesn't have to go this way. I think he chose to.
73.
A great leg of darts, down to 48 after 12 darts.
$59.
So Turner back for a break of throw potentially. Wants double 16. Just on the wire.
32.
So that's a reprieve for Askew. Wants only one treble needed in this combination. He's got it. So 7 or 15 for double 16.
Oh,
Just on the wire.
22.
That was for 3-0. So Turner then still looking to break the Askew throw. Wants double 8s. Is that slightly awkward? Needs to adjust. Can't get there.
Nothing.
So double 16 then for Askew for 3-0. Carved out this opportunity. Nearly went in the last visit, but that could be awkward, that one. Possibly. Needs to thread it over.
16.
Well, missed opportunities for both players at the end of this leg.
Yeah, 16 in 2.
And he does get there, Turner. So does get the break of throw eventually. 20 darts. Scoring at the start of that from both players was excellent. And despite a bit of double trouble for both players at the end, Turner does get the break. So starts with a ton. That's his third ton of this match. 2 140s as well. Askew's hit 5 tons. Should get a 6th here.
100.
Ton followed by a ton. Both players playing steadily enough. Very dangerous on their day.
55.
I should have done some research and worked out how many UK Opens these two have between them. It must be many. Dave Askew, of course, was at the first UK Open in 2003. And Turner's been to many of them, qualifying through various routes.
99.
$59.
Well, again, not much to choose between them in this leg. Neither can push past one another.
45.
Askew with one treble here can really apply some pressure to the Turner throw.
$97.
Both on the wire, those first two trebles. Or attempts at treble 20. So, again, only 17 points between them.
83.
Before those were thrown. Turner down to a finish first. On to 119 after 15. What can Askew do here?
100.
He hits his 7th ton. He's down to 2 dart combination. This is on though. Just looks to set it up. Oh, we wanted the bullseye. Apologies.
79.
Good leave. Wanted the ball. Hit a 10. So 20 for Askew will leave the bullseye. Bullseye for 3-1.
Game you 3.
Lovely. That's a
Well,
lovely
Robbie.
finish. Well done to him. Well done to
Cheers.
Askew. Triple 20 would have left double 5, but bullseye takes the leg, breaks straight back, and is now throwing to try and gain a 4-1 advantage. First to 5, remember, will take the victory.
100.
Askew just hitting steady tons. He's really outscored Askew in Turner in that department.
100.
8-4 to Askew in terms of single tons. But Turner does have 2 140s to his name.
59.
So let us know if you're watching.
134.
Lovely darts from Turner. That's a nice recovery.
140.
Yeah, first 140 there for Askew. Good timing. Under a lot of pressure in this leg from Turner. Crucial leg as well. Difference between 4-1 and 3-2. My goodness.
40.
$44.
Askew does get down to a finish first, on to 158.
$45. Sorry, 46.
$45.
Well, not what Askew would have wanted as he creeps towards the finish line here in this 5th leg.
55.
And, well, Askew only needs 1 treble in this combination. Again, not much to choose between them. Treble 19, perhaps. Yeah, can't be done now.
50.
Turner then will have to start on the 19s. That's good. So another single 19 will leave the bullseye.
101.
It's a good effort.
Mate.
But Askew does want 63 here, so treble 13. So 17 then. Wants tops for 4-1.
Game you 3.
Yeah, fantastic.
Yeah,
Fantastic
baby.
effort from Askew there. Recovered well after that single 6. And he goes within 1 leg of victory. Aaron Turner throwing now to stay in the match. Average is, well, low to mid 70s for Askew, 73 to a 69 for Turner.
100s.
Good darts here from Askew, applying all kinds of pressure. Where's a 180? Right on cue.
99.
It's a good leg from Turner as he bids to stay in this match. That's 4 perfect darts for Askew, who couldn't find a 5th,
140.
but does find a 140. So 180, 140. Turner now under all kinds of pressure.
96.
He is finding a treble a turn, so isn't completely out of it.
$95.
Askew's really hit top gear here. Down to 86 after 9.
21.
And he will have 6 darts from 86 to take the win. It's been a very good performance from him. Didn't have to go for another single 18. So just looks to set it up.
54.
Which he does do. So he'll be back for a double 16. What kind of pressure will he be under?
95.
A solid visit from Turner, but double 16 incoming for Askew to take the victory. Good marker.
82.
And he does get there. What a
Yeah,
great
good
leg of
luck,
darts.
baby.
14
Well done, mate.
dart leg. Fantastic from them. Let me just fade them down. Played in a good spirit. Yeah, fantastic stuff from them. So Dave Askew averages 77, hits that 14 dart leg right at the end. 8 tons, 2 140s, 1 180, 3 breaks of throw to him. So the players are just having a chat now off camera, which I can see. And Aaron Turner, well, he had 7 tons, 2 ton pluses, and a break of throw, and a best leg of 20 darts. Thank you ever so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it, and maybe we'll bring some more streaming next week. Thank you ever so much.